Hey, Mr. Matt, how are you, mate?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good, buddy.
What's happening?
Mr. Matt from Race Panel and Paint, mate.
That's all right.
I need some work done on my car.
That's all right.
We've got some scratches on the car, and we'll go check it out later if and you can see all the little defects it's got on there, just over the use of the car.
Yeah, sure.
Mate, you specialise in a lot of things here.
We do. We do all your standard stuff, minor little bingles, and lots of ladies come in with their shopping trolley dents and stuff. But we do, you know, on the other scale, restorations. We do big trucks, boats, motorhomes, you name it. No job too big or small. So.
And you got a hot rod sitting out there too, mate. A lot of work.
Yes, yeah. My old Ute, she's a bit of a weapon. She's nearly done, but yeah, I'll show you that one after.
We'll be excited to see a bit about the hot rod, mate.
No worries.
Mate, should we go outside and check out the car?
Yeah, let's do it.
With it?
Cool.
Okay, mate. Let's do it.
No worries. Righto, so what are we looking at, mate?
Oh, mate, we've got little scratches here, and we've got a little bit of a ding here on the side of the door.
Sure, yeah. Bit of general wear and tear. Just want to get her back to looking. A lot of this stuff we can try and give that a bit of a wet rub and a buff. And right, hey Pete, let's have a look here, mate. I reckon your bumper needs a bit of loving too. She's quite scratched up there, mate. Looks like maybe been lifting a bit of gear out and she's marked her up, but I reckon she'll come out. Pete, I've just noticed also, mate, you've got a couple of nasty chips and little scrapes around it, but I reckon we can sort them out as well, mate. Pete, I found another couple of marks around there, mate. Very similar to the other ones. I don't know that they'll buff out, but we can always make a bit of colour and put a bit of colour in there, and it'll take the eye off it. A couple of light ones here I think will come out, but she needs a good going over, buddy. She needs a bit of loving, I think. A couple of marks, so we'll do our best and get her looking like a fair lane again. Right,
what are we doing here, buddy?
Mate, we'll punch in the colour code and we'll make some colour up to do those little chips and stuff, and this is the mixing bank. We'll give her a bit of a mix up, and basically this gives us a formula for the colour, and we can make her up and get it sorted. So I've got the code, which is B7, and
yes.
What year is it?
2002, mate.
2002, righto.
Geez, we're pretty technical with all this stuff, man.
Yeah, we need it, mate. We're stuck without it, because otherwise I'll be ordering the stuff and be waiting around for paint. So it's right here, ready to go.
Sounds good, mate.
Looks like she's called Barossa Red, this one. She's a pearl. Got a bit of pearl in her, so we'll make her up. Righto. It's got a bit of yellow ochre, which is just an ochre, just a yellow. A couple of drops of that one. Bit of maroon. Here's your pearl. It's got a bit of red pearl in the formula. A bit more red. Just got to be a bit careful with these scales. If you put a bit too much in, it's all over. You've got to start again. So I've just got to go easy. And put a bit of flop control in. Helps the pearl and the metallic stand up. It needs a little bit. Beautiful. And the last one, bit of black.
Mate, she looks like a nice cocktail there with all that ingredients in there.
Looks good. Let's have a look at, we'll see what the colour looks like.
Sounds good, mate.
It's a little bit light, but we can put a bit of dark red or something in there to sort her out.
Sounds good, mate.
Cool.
Into it.
All right. Yeah, buddy, I think we'll, someone's had a bit of a go at it before. Got a bit of thinners on a rag with a bit of polish. We'll see if that takes the old one off, so we can put a nice one back on it. And see, that's got the old, someone's past effort. It's all gone, so we can put a fresh one on there. little bit fiddly. Bit of mucking around with a brush. Looks like there's a few around there, so we'll get these ones sorted out. Come up trunk. It's not your perfect repair, but it takes your eye away from the little ones. The only other way is to repair and paint the whole panel, which can be a bit costly. So for the cost of a little bit of colour and a bit of mucking around with a brush, it takes your eye away from the uglies. Trick is not to get too much on, or it'll be too noticeable. Same thing on the door, buddy. Looks like someone's just a bit of wear and tear where the door gets opened and might bump a wall or someone else's car. Bit of a nasty one here, Pete. We'll put a bit of colour on and it's like magic.
Mate, 100%.
100%. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Same here, Pete. It's like pretty standard stuff. The old rear bars had a bit of traffic, scratched her up a bit. You keep up the paint maintenance to your car, she'll look good forever, you know. You let them go, they get a bit ratty and start looking like a bit of a bomb. So if you keep onto them, good as gold. Ultimately, if you wanted it looking really smick, you'd do a few repairs and paint the whole bar, but this pretty much sorts it out as far as taking the scratches away from the eye.